We got some very nice news coming out of this morning. Actually, haven't got the chance to get to it till now before locals, but here we are. So we got last night. I talked about a new hand trap reveal, just based off of the playmat, and we got Evening Crescent and Autumn Shower. And I just once again want to give a huge shout out to the art on this card. This card is absolutely beautiful. The scenery makes this a straight 10 out of 10 in my book, at least for that. So she is a level 3 wind zombie tuner, and this is our big one for 2020. So you can only use the first effect with this card's name only once per turn. So she is hard named into only one Evening Crescent once per turn. So if your opponent special summons a monster or monsters face up, you can discard this card to target one of those face up monsters. Negate that target's effect for the rest of this turn. And if you do, if it leaves the field this turn, inflict damage to its controller equal to its original attack. We have somehow managed to take no material and take, the life gain effect, make it into a minus, and make Effect Veiler all into a singular card. Now, you're probably looking at this going, why would they do this? Why would they make such a powerful card? Because power creep of this game has accelerated to this crazy point. Having an Effect Veiler, now here's the downside to this. Back to the Effect Veiler point, actually, here was where I was going with this. So it has to be immediately on the special summon of a monster. So you can't just wait for your opponent to activate the monster's effect. You're going to have to do it immediately on the summon of the monster. So if they have on summon effects, things like that, you'll be able to blanket. Unlike, Effect Veiler, you can wait for them to pay the cost of the card and then, shotgun this down and then force them into a bad situation or a bad commitment issue for that. That's the only downside to this. But now you get to ping your opponent for some extra damage. Going second decks are going to love this card because it puts that additional pressure on the opponent. A lot of things that we typically will see with, link format, things like that, use this on a link monster that they have to use to climb the link ladder. Well, at least in some cases, you should get about 1,000 to 2,000 burn off of this. So at least in that right, you're doing pretty okay. Also stops nightmares from triggering, I guess. Outside of that, it's not good against Appaloosa, because, they're already going to be on it. Against Spiral, this is really good. Orcust, stopping a Galtea from being able to resolve until they just step into the next Galtea, get an 1800 burn, that's alright. If you do it on a Dingrisu to stop their combo, that's actually not bad as well. But outside of that, this isn't fantastically broken. This card will definitely see play 100%. There's no doubt in my mind about that. When you see good hand traps like this show up, it's not like Ash Blossom level broken, but it is Effect Veiler, it is burn, and it is just a very well-rounded combination of good for this. I clap for this. This is not bad at all, honestly. But what do you guys think about this? I definitely do want to read comments down below and hear what the general consensus from the community is on this. Does this live up to your standard Ghost Girl hype that we've been going for throughout all these years, or do players consider this a flop at this point in time? I don't think it's a flop in the grand scheme of things. I actually think that this is relatively good, but alas, I've been told that I am dated, so we will see. We also got some other stuff from the commercial today, actually. We got a better look at the Ghost Girl here. Also, as you can see, the purple lettering on this, beautiful, by the way. You also see Waifu area over here, and you also see the new generator, the trap trick, and whatnot. So, what did we get out of this? Ooh. This thing is also really good. This card's going to cause a lot of problems for the game. Alright, so we got Burning Draw, which is this thing right here. So Burning Draw, this card is always treated as a Salamangreat card. So do bear that in mind. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. You cannot normal summon or special summon monsters the turn that you activate this effect, except for fire monsters. So if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, target one link monster your opponent controls. Draw cards equal to that monster's link rating. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of Link Era. Had we gotten this card at a much earlier time in Link Era, this would have been amazing. The fact that Salad even gets more cards like this boggles my mind, because in a world where like Link Summoning will be going away in a couple of months, up until that point, this would have been good, but we're getting this released after, you know, the death of the Link mechanic. So it's sad to see it go, but had we seen this any sooner, it would have been bonkers. But it's okay to release something like this at the end of the era, going into, you know, the revision for the rule. Outside of that, will the deck play this? No, unfortunately, because it does interact with opponents' Link monsters. I guess maybe they would side this as a draw card, but like, really, no, I don't think we are. I don't think we would play this. Card is good, but like not competitive good. And then we got Goki, the Power Lord. I don't even see him on here. Oh, here he is. This is Link 4, right? Ugh. All right, so it's 2+ warrior monsters. Okay, hey, warrior, good job. So you can only use the 3 effect of this card's name once per turn. So this card gains 200 attack times the combined Link rating of Link monsters that you control. Well, in a world where I could spam Link monsters, that's okay. It's 2800, so it goes up to 3600. This Link summon card is unaffected by other card effects. We gave Warrior a generic Link 4 that becomes unaffected, that also gains attack of Link monsters. That also counts itself, by the way, because it doesn't say other. And then you contribute 1 Goki monster, target cards on the field up to its Link rating, and destroy them. I mean, we don't care about that. We care that we got a generic Link 4 warrior monster here that is going to sit at 3600, if I'm reading this right, and is unaffected by other card effects. Did we really need to give Warrior a huge boss monster like this? Because this seems relatively sketch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just imagining certain boards being able to set up on this and then just hold down the fort because 3600 body, unaffected. Like, good luck, have fun. I mean, at least it doesn't have battle protection. I think I'd probably be closing the video at this point if it had battle protection, but I don't know. I guess my complaint about this, though, is like, do we need more boss monsters like this? Watch it get super polyed away. It'll be a good time. Outside of that, we got Stairs. This thing right here. It's a continuous spell card here for Tindangle, of all things. So, during the main phase, or during your main phase, you can activate this card. Discard 1 Tindangle card and apply one of the following effects. But you cannot activate the effect of Stairs of Mail this turn by discarding a card with the same name as the card that you discarded. So whatever you're pitching for this, you're not going to be able to do it again. So you can change 1 face down defense position monster you control to face up attack position. You can change a face up attack position monster you control to face down defense position. I hate the fact that this could have been the best Shaddoll support we've ever actually had. Also the fact that Shaddolls and Tindangles look like they're starting to go together more and more, that we're getting all of this weird support that, like, standard setting monsters, standard interaction of things in general. But because this card is a hard neg one and requires a Tindangle, no, this card is bad. Outside of everything that we got today, I will say that the Ghost Girl is looking very good for competitive play. Burning Drawl is, sadly, it's too late for it to actually see a huge amount of play in today's metagame. I really wish we would have gotten this way sooner. Goki, the Power Load Orger, the card is good. Like I said, it's generic warrior support, guys. Like, why would you not want to see a powerhouse like this in the metagame? And Stairs of Mail, just a big failure for me. Once again, though, that purple is looking really good. Also, this Alistair Link monster back here, also looking really cool. Huh. So we're getting like a Link 3 here as well. We don't actually see it. Also, the Charmer with the purple lettering. Absolutely beautiful. So what do you guys think about the new cards? Please leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? And well, guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.